Welcome back to Fast Fridays. Yes, we're driving around.
Yeah, we are.
Judging from the way the Toyota was behaving, they think we're in a race too.
Yes,
I keep telling people it's not a competition, it's a commute. But the show is actually a competition. We're finally getting down to the actual race on road trip. We're going to be seeing who has the fastest car. So check this out, part 4 of Road Trip. Actually figuring out who has the fastest car.
The heat is kind of impressive. It's been triple digits both days, and wow.
The cars are divided up into 3 basic categories: unlimited, modified, and street. The unlimited cars can have pretty much anything done to them. This is the ride of Richard Garcia of Daytona Coupe. These guys modify cars to give them incredible horsepower and then sell them back to the public.
We build a variety of different cars ranging from BMW, Porsche, Audi, Renntech, Mercedes-Benz, and we're known for our high horsepower STIs that we build. So we have quite a diverse product range. This one at this altitude yesterday we had on Cobb's dyno, and we're only running 23 pounds of boost on 470 wheel horsepower. So that's about 630 horsepower to crank. Before we came, we had the car on the dyno in Phoenix at sea level about, and the car just shy over 500 all 4 down. So this setup is capable of anywhere between 650 and 700 horsepower, just depending upon boost, fuel, and certain conditions that the engine runs in.
In our class, the street class, the cars have to be completely street legal and run on street tires. But here in the unlimited class, pretty much anything is fair game. And these guys can really show their speed. Well, it looks like Richard's turned in a 139.5. That's pretty darn good, but not good enough for the podium. But if you think racing is entirely a male endeavor, look no farther than Verena May. And she has an amazing car, an M-Works Nissan 350Z, which is an absolute rocket ship. Verena's best known as a stunt driver, actress, and drift racer. But she's recently taken up time attack racing to see just how fast she can push this car. And check out Joe Sim and his amazing Turbo Lab NSX. Certainly one of the fastest cars on the track, and it was giving first place a run for its money. But alas, it was not to be. Second place. And check out Tyler McQuarrie and his C West Brian Crowler Honda S2000. Some people disparagingly call Hondas rice burners, but if this 135 is any indication, I want to get some of this rice. First place overall. These unlimiteds and modifieds are certainly a gas to watch, but I don't think anybody's going to be driving one to work anytime soon. In our class, the street class, well, we drive these cars to work all the time. Well, we've had our first casualty. It was over on the other track, so I missed it. There was a huge plume of smoke. One of the cars went up in a blaze of glory, actually, so I was first concerned that somebody might have been hurt. And then I was also concerned that it might have been a Mustang, which would be tragic, but as it turns out, it was a golf cart. So not too big of a deal, I guess. We've had no incidents whatsoever over here on this track, which is really good. We haven't even had any significant spin outs. Well, it's just about our turn out on the track. Whatever adjustments we were planning, we have done. Now it's time to race. What's your fastest lap so far, you know?
I don't know. I didn't look at the times.
Well, they don't count yet anyway. But
They'll be counting in about 10 minutes.
in time attack racing, it is considered very, very bad form to block another car from making a pass. Well, actually, it's illegal. And the track officials have been warning us about that. This is because they have the diabolical intention of starting the subgroups in reverse order, placing the fastest cars at the back of the pack. This means there will have to be passes made, and they don't want anybody blocking. Now you might be asking yourself, why are they starting the cars in reverse order, forcing people to pass? Well, my first thought was maybe they just opened a body shop and they're trying to drum up a little, fender repair business. Well, this is not the case. They want to force passing to make the race more exciting. This NSX had turned in the fastest preliminary time in rear-wheel drive street, and so it had been started behind BDX1. It has now closed that distance, and oh, no, now it has passed BDX1 and is in the lead. Well, one thing about starting the faster cars further back, it becomes pretty obvious who's in the lead. Looks like this race has gone to the NSX. Well, the BDXs came in pretty good though. We managed to wrap up second, third, and fourth in rear-wheel drive street. Although we lost first place to John Wisen's, that guy with the NSX. Well, this is certainly something you don't see very often in time attack racing. Wheel-to-wheel competition between two very closely matched cars. This idea about starting the faster cars further back in the pack has led to an interesting new dynamic. The next time attack race will be at the Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California. they're going to roll out a new kind of race called a live socket event. It's basically this same idea where one car has to overtake another. Wow, that sounds like a gas to me. Hey, anyone up for a road trip?
Well, that was part 4, and therefore the end of Road Trip.
Oh,
but it's not the end of Fast Fridays.
Oh, hell, I hope not.
Yeah, we're going to keep doing these, and we've got tons of car footage, so we'll just keep throwing some car footage at you, and we'll have a bunch of fun with that. And we've got the Motor Club Speedway, the California Motor Club Speedway. We've got the Button Willow, Willow Springs, Big Willow, Streets of Willow.
Wow.
All these different road courses and all this fun footage and all this just goofy stuff. And we're going to go shoot some more. We've got dirt track footage because we both love dirt track.
Oh, I love dirt track. I
Isn't
lived
that
by
fun?
a dirt track. I mean, it was fun every weekend out to Wild Bill's.
Out to Wild Bill's. We'll go back out to Wild Bill's, and there's a short track, paved short track for doing sportsmen and that sort of thing. And we might even find our way to a drag race. You just never know.
I hope so.
You never know about those things. So Fast Fridays will live on, but that was the end of Road Trip. We got to find out who had the faster car. Turned out to be an NSX, but when a couple of Mustangs can keep up with NSXs, I think that's pretty good.
That's really cool.
That's pretty good. So all in all, it was pretty
really
darn nifty. Well, if you haven't been over to the channel, do pop on over to the channel and do subscribe, because subscription makes you cool, and you can share the movie with your friends, and you'll be notified when new ones go up and all kinds of neat stuff like that. And you can subscribe and go to the channel by clicking on the blue button. Zoing! Right over there, blue button says subscribe. Click on that, makes you a subscriber.
Nice.
Well, found this movie?
They might have found it.
We're not sure how you found this movie on the internet. We hope you didn't find it boring. And we will see you here again in 1 week with another Fast Fridays, and on Sunday with the regular show. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Okay.